Hello and welcome to The Update. I'm Heidi Tiltons. A former SAS soldier has been formally refused bail in court accused of a war crime in Afghanistan. Police allege the 41-year-old murdered a man while on deployment with the Defence Force. He did not apply for bail in court and it was formally refused. The maximum sentence for a war crime murder offence is life in prison. Tens of thousands of people could be missing out on their share of $200 million in unclaimed Medicare payments. Australians are being urged to check if their bank details are correct on their Medicare accounts to find out if they're owed any rebates. A number of federal MPs believe the Nazi salute should be banned at a national level. Victoria is pushing to ban the salute after neo-Nazis crashed a protest at the weekend. The state has already banned the swastika. Independent MP Monique Ryan says an Australia-wide ban should be considered.
When you do the Nazi salute, you are indicating your allegiance to a political movement which has inflicted an extraordinary amount of hurt upon the people of the world, particularly, obviously, Jewish people, but other groups of people as well.
We're a big step closer to legislation being passed for the referendum for an Indigenous voice to Parliament. With federal Parliament back today, the Greens are now indicating they'll back it, and now Independent Jackie Lambie says she'll support the bill.
We're pretty happy with it. We've got a couple of small amendments that we'd like to for them to look at and change that machinery just slightly, but other than that, we're pretty good with that.
It means the government has the numbers regardless of whether the opposition backs the move. UBS has agreed to take over troubled bank Credit Suisse. It comes after the government of Switzerland brokered a deal aimed at easing concerns on global financial markets. And we may be struggling with cost of living pressures, but it seems as though Australians will still spend up big this Easter. 75% of us are planning on buying chocolates and hot cross buns, and over a third will be taking a trip to the bottle shop. Paul Zara from the Australian Retailers Association is forecasting a whopping $1.7 billion spend on Easter foods alone.
Interesting, people aged 50 to 64 have planned to spend the highest number on alcohol at $47 each, totalling around $100 million for this age group alone.
Sport and entertainment are next. Novak Djokovic's decision not to declare his vaccination status has cost him dearly. He's been knocked off the top spot in the world tennis rankings, with young gun Carlos Alcaraz beating Daniil Medvedev in the Indian Wells final. Socceroos midfielder Aaron Moy will miss the upcoming series against Ecuador due to back soreness. And the San Francisco Unicorns have drafted Australian World Cup winning captain Aaron Finch and teammate Marcus Stoinis for the inaugural season of the Major League Cricket 2020 competition. To entertainment news, Oscar-winning actress Hilary Swank has given fans a glimpse of one of the twins she's expecting next month. The 48-year-old mum-to-be has posted an ultrasound picture of baby A flexing its arm, captioning the snap, "The real $1 million baby." Supermodel Naomi Campbell has shared some rare pictures with her young daughter as she celebrates Mother's Day in the US. The 52-year-old taking to Instagram to share some sweet photos of herself and her nearly 2-year-old enjoying a trip to the beach and a walk in the park. And Britney Spears has revealed she's a fan of the simple things in life. Despite forking out close to $12 million for her latest home, she says she's in love with the life she built for herself and has moved back to her old bedroom. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcast News team, but we'll see you tomorrow morning for another episode of The Update.